Ashley's sleep affects her music taste, GPA, height, and how her grade affects the amount of sleep that she gets? Then we have the project for you. How did we get our data, you ask? Well, we did an SRS of classes at CCA and got data from those classes through anonymous surveys. Here's an actor portrayal of how the data was collected. Here's a close-up of the survey and its questions.
These are the national statistics that show the average amount of sleep compared to the average height of high school students. Here is a box plot of our data that we collected, as well as a box plot for the national average data. The box on top is our data, and the one on the bottom is the national average. The median number of hours of sleep were the same in both the national average and the data collected. It can also be seen that there is more variability in the data we collected. And here is a distribution of heights by hours of sleep for the data that we collected.
So we're doing a test of association and independence here. So our null hypothesis is there's no association between height and average amount of sleep. And our alternative hypothesis is there's an association between height and average amount of sleep. Three conditions have to be satisfied for us to carry out this test. The first one is that the data are counts, and that one is satisfied. Then that the data are independent, which they are because we took them from students in SRS of the classes at CCA, and we surveyed 134 students, which was less than a tenth of the population of CCA. So the first two conditions are satisfied. But our third condition is that all expected counts are greater than 5, and because of the distribution of our sample, this one is not satisfied.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping.
So the distribution skewed the expected values despite our large sample size, and this is a source of error in our project. Our chi-squared value is 23.1744. Our degrees of freedom is 20, which we found by calculating rows minus 1 times columns minus 1. And our p-value is 0.28031. We failed to reject HO at the significance level alpha equals 0.1 because we have insufficient evidence to conclude that there's an association between height and average amount of sleep.
Our p-value was 0.28031. This means that assuming the null hypothesis is true, there is a 28.031 chance that we would find this result in a survey. Here are the calculations for a 95% confidence interval. end, we can say that the national average is lower than that of CCA's average, as the entire interval is negative, signifying that we are at least 95% confident that the true mean proportion is also negative.